Jack has always been a very nervous cat, but Jack had a very, very unfortunate meeting with the cat next door. He had 11 puncture wounds in his body. That was the final straw because he stopped eating, and I could see that he was losing weight. I knew that I needed to do something, and fast, otherwise we would lose him. After the session, I thought, right, well, let's just wait and see. And he started eating, and that was the one thing we were wanting. I don't know how you do it, but whatever you did that day, it was quite extraordinary.
So Valerie is with me, and Valerie, you came to see me about your cat, Jack. Do you want to tell me what the problem was with Jack?
Just around the first lockdown, I mean, Jack has always been a very nervous cat, but Jack had a very, very unfortunate meeting with the cat next door. The cat next door was an alpha male who hadn't been spayed. Beautiful cat, but really, really aggressive. And Jack has always been a bravery thing and held his ground. But unfortunately, those two occasions, the first required quite a lot of surgery. And the second, he had 11 puncture wounds in his body. So he was absolutely shattered and refused to go out. So he overnight became an inside cat. He would go out the front door, but not the back. And he treated the back garden as being the place where some really, really horrible things happen. And the vets, they tried their best. They delivered various lotions and potions to try and calm him down. But, you know, we weren't really ever going to get to the nub of the matter. And it was when I met you that when you said, do you know what? I don't even have to talk to a patient. I thought, this was a really cheeky ask to find out if you could do something with the cat. To my absolute joy, there you were. You said, yes, well, let's give it a go.
And there was an issue with eating as well, wasn't there?
Yes, that was the final straw because he stopped eating. And I could see that he was losing weight, hand over fist. And cats, unfortunately, when they start on a downward slide, they can go down very quickly. So I was really very worried. So on the day, we sat, I was at my desk and the cat was in his usual place, sitting in front of the computer screen. But the minute you started, he turned around and he was concentrating on you. And I had my hands off him and he started purring. And you were going through the various releases. I had no idea what you were doing. I don't know how you do it, but whatever you did that day, it was quite extraordinary. And I have the enormous respect for anybody who can do things outside my skill set. But as I say, after the session, I thought, right, well, let's just wait and see what's going to happen. And you started eating. And that was the one thing we were wanting. And it has been a little bit up and down, but actually in the last few days, he's started eating, shall I say, with gusto.
Oh, good.
And maybe that's a problem, another problem. But anyway, I was very, very grateful for what you did that day. And all I can say is very big thank you.
Thank you, Valerie. And was there any change in how calm he was?
Well, yes. He's still very clingy, so he needs to know where I am. And first thing in the morning, he comes screaming up the stairs and doesn't shut up until he's satisfied that I haven't left the country. But he's always been a nervous cat, but actually he's been much better. Much better. He's come back now.